Welcome back to my channel. My name is Janelle Lene and I run a lifestyle, home, and a little bit of fashion channel. So if that's something that you like to see, I hope you subscribe to the channel and get candidly with me. My window is down, you all, because it's kind of warm in the car right now. But today is Friday, August 28th, I believe. I took the day off just to have the day off, you all. I haven't had a day off in a while where I didn't have anything to do beyond the things that I desire to do. And so I took some time to just do what I want. And so I am going to go to Ross and Marshall's today to look at some of their fall decor. I'm also, when I get home, going to sit down with you all and show you some of the pieces that I've gotten in the past that I typically see the stores having recurringly every year, so that if I can link any of those items for you to purchase if you like them, then you can do that as well. So sit back, grab your wine, grab whatever you need. I've already had a mimosa today and it's only 1 o'clock. Enjoying my Friday. So let's get the day started and I hope you enjoy. All right. So I really didn't see too much in Ross. And if y'all saw my cart, I got some Halloween stuff or fall decor. Not really. Now, y'all, I'm hungry. And 2 of my children are at home. 1 is in school. And I always typically will feel bad about getting food without them. But I think I'm going to do it today. Because I'm hungry. And this Popeyes is calling my name.
Welcome on Popeyes.
Hi, 1 second, please.
All right, let me know when you're ready.
Thank you. All right. And I gotta keep up with my time too. I got my Popeyes, y'all. I did. And I'm not gonna say anything. I probably will get food for everybody later anyway. So me having a moment to myself is needed. What was I about to say? I gotta keep up with my time because I have to get my middle child off the bus by 4 o'clock, and it's 2:33 right now. So I'm gonna sit, eat for a second, and then that should give me good enough time in Marshall's to look around. So yeah, I will get with you all after I eat because I really want to eat quietly. So I will see you in Marshall's. All right, y'all, I'm low-key upset because I didn't even get my usual. Like I didn't get the sauce put on. I didn't get the sauce put on my chicken. So now I'm going to give the kids the food. Pointless. So going forward, I will never get food again without my kids and my husband. I messed my whole order up. And I'm not even eating it. I'm eating the fries. But the chicken, I'm going to just give it to the kids when I get home. These fries are nice and hot. I will say that much. Are y'all following me on TikTok? Because I posted a funny video of my middle son, who he is a very musically inclined child, and he thinks that he can sing his way out of things. A lot of people are loving that video. I'll put in that video on here. But then y'all can go to TikTok, follow me on there, CandidlyNelly, and comment on the video. And comment below. And tell me what you think. You think he's still on punishment? Do you think he's off of punishment? Let me know.
I just love you. You should might be friends. Don't be upset or be angry at me. I always love you, and I don't want you to kick me. I am your best friend. I am your best friend. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah.
You still in trouble.
What?
Okay, y'all. That was a doozy. Okay, you all. So I am back home from picking up my son from school. That last little bit from Marshall's, I got rushed for time. I was sitting there eating and time got away from me. And then I also had to stop by LensCrafter to order a pair of glasses that are now out of stock. So now I have to find me another pair, but that's another story. But I wanted to show you all what I picked up from Ross. I didn't make any purchases today from Marshall's, but it's all good. I'll actually show you, okay, first, I'll show you what I picked up from Ross that isn't fall related. And then I'll show you what's fall related. And then from there, we can get into some of my fall decor, okay? All right. I just picked up just this little striped shirt. You'll see that, I don't know for what reason, but stripes are my thing right now. I don't know what's making me gravitate towards them. It's probably just the fall time. You start thinking more patterns, your stripes, all of that, checkered, all that thing. So just a little black and white shirt because I find I don't have as many shirts in my closet as I'm transitioning things in and out. So I definitely need some more shirts that can like wear, whether it's to work, on a business casual, or, you know, out and about. So I also picked up these slides by Madden Girl. I love Madden Girl shoes, you all. They are so comfortable. Like your throw-ons, I can actually wear these throughout the fall as well. I mean, your 60, 70 degree day, like these will be perfect, right? So I picked these up. These were only $11. The shirt was like $9, so it was perfect. And I think that's all of my non-fall related stuff. So let's get into a little bit of what I picked up that is fall related. Every year, really like around this time of the year, I do what I call inventory. I actually do it twice a year because I do it for the things that I decorate most, which is generally the fall, Halloween time, and then for Christmas. And when I inventory, I'm just taking a look at everything that I have, and I am weeding out what I feel will no longer serve me in this collection that I'm curating, as well as thinking about, okay, where are the gaps in what it is that I'm trying to do. So a lot of what I'm picking up, I'm looking at some of my older stuff, and it's totally unrelated. Totally unrelated. But I think that I honestly think it'll vibe together in some sort. Let's get into what I got from Ross today from the fall side. Okay, y'all, this little pumpkin jar, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but it is so cute. It is so cute. I love that it was like super duper extra wrapped up. It was $12. And yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I'm going to make sure that it fits into my decor. Like, it's just cute. It's black and white. It's just, or more like a black and cream, which I'm not a stark white type of person. I've noticed that about myself, that when it comes to things that are stark white, it's not going to resonate in my household. It gives too pure and too polished, and I'm very cognizant of the fact that I'm the only woman in a house full of men, and so however I do things has to kind of lead more into a more masculine type of feel. And I think that when something is more ivory, it tends to resonate more from a masculine standpoint. So yeah, this little jar, I don't know where it's gonna go, but I am happy that I have it. I'm gonna hear my kids too because they're home, y'all, and I gotta get this video done, so it is what it is. Okay, what else? You all saw these two soaps that I picked up. It's by Charlie Tate London, and they were $5.99 a piece, which I really think that these will get us through the fall. I'll probably put this in the bathroom down here in the basement, and then this one on the bathroom on the first floor. But yeah, I think that it'll do what it needs to do. They smell good too. So a lot of the scents that I've been smelling this year for soaps, yeah, that smells really good. It's really soft. But a lot of the scents have been, I don't know if they're quite getting the pumpkin or the spice. Like, it's just, it really hasn't been the best smell to me. And I love all the fall scents. I think that a lot of the scents have probably gotten a little too strong Then to kind of just let, already the sweet and autumn-y, I guess if that's a word, scent kind of do its thing. But these two, when I opened the top and I smelled them in the store, yeah, they smell so good. They smell so good. This one, the scent is a warm citrus spice. And then this orange one is pumpkin spice. And the jars are super just clear. So these were good for us this year. Okay? So literally those were the only 3 items that I picked up from Ross today. Now, the other day, I went to Burlington. But I picked up this napkin. This napkin holder. Again, y'all, between the stripes and the checkered patterns, I had really gravitated away from all of that. And now I am right back to it. I don't know what it is. And even so much, I feel like this is like a beautiful clash. Like if it's on opposite ends of something, like it still can kind of like make sense to some degree. Like the checkered pattern has been really insane right now. We know with like Mackenzie Childs, all of what she's done with her collection is just so beautiful. And I think that everybody is just like, it just adds that little bit of extraness that makes the house feel homey. And so I knew I needed this. Again, this to me is not clashing. If you think it's clashing, well, thankfully it's not your house that this is going to go in. I'm happy that I was able to find this napkin holder, and I cannot wait to put it out. So that's all of, I'm going to show y'all. Y'all remember I showed this in a video 2 videos ago, this candle from Burlington, as well as these mugs. You can watch my previous video. I think it was like 2 or 3 videos ago, where I talked a little bit about those. But those came from Burlington as well. So I got some pretty awesome stuff. Without splurging and go, oh, that looks so. Let me show you all how cute this looks. Y'all see, like, it's just so cute. I don't know. I'm crazy maybe, but I love it. Okay, so we know that these went pretty viral not too long ago. These candle holders, I purchased this one from Amazon a couple years ago. It's really dusty, so I'm gonna have to dust it off, but I still love it. I put it away during like spring and summer because I really don't need it, and because it kind of gives more fall to me. But I can link this candle holder. I think that a lot of us have probably already got it, but I still love it. It's perfect. When I don't want to light the candle, if a candle is pungent enough in the scent, turn this on, it melts that wax, and it's so perfect. So this I'm going to keep. I think that it'll really resonate with some of my other this decor that I've curated in my pickups so far this year. Another thing I picked up from Target, no, not Target, from TJ Maxx or Marshalls, was this TJ Maxx. I picked it up from TJ Maxx. Was this gray kind of, what would you call this? I don't know, ghost board. I think they were calling like a cheese board or something like that. It is so heavy. And if you see, you all, I spilled some things on it or whatever. I know I can get it out somehow. Last year I just didn't care about trying to, but I still think it's so cute. Again, I've said this in a previous video. I am very big on not having scary things, but just like kind of cute and couture. Nicer decor for the season, just because my children enjoy Halloween, and so I'm doing better at leaning more into the things that they enjoy so that we can enjoy it together. So yes, I think this, honestly, this will still go with everything. I'm looking with the things that I've already have. This will also still go. All right, next up is how many? 1, 2. I have 2 wreaths that I know I'm probably going to keep as well. And I hope that this lets people know that, like, you know, you find people, I know, especially in this part of the internet, who buy stuff one year, they might get rid of things to do a whole different mood in their home. I have been curating things for like the last 3-4 years and adding on as I see it during the season, as I love it, as it's up and open or up and put into place during the season, and knowing what I want to add to it. And so you don't fall into the habit of thinking that, you know, your decor can only last one season. It's supposed to last you as long as it needs to, until, you know, it doesn't anymore, and or until you switch things out. But I always tell people, don't get caught up in the in and out of this consumerism that is content creation and hauls and all of that. You know, get what you like. Get what you know is going to continue to resonate in your furniture. And, you know, as long as it's cute, it's cute. Okay, like this. I picked this up from... Oh, y'all don't even remember. But I still love it. It's still cute. It's still... yeah. It's not going anywhere. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I'm keeping it, and that's just the end of that. Got this from Michael's. These come back yearly to this extent. I will link this wreath or an adjacent to it in the description. So, yeah, we're going to keep this as well. I'm thinking right now. The only thing I don't like about it is, like, do y'all hear my baby? This gets a little messy if too much hits against it. But other than that, I love it. One more wreath. Now, this wreath really doesn't go much with what I like, but my son picked it out. And so, you know, when your babies pick something out, you just got to do it. And he loves it, so mama's gonna love it. And it's this wreath, also from Michael's. It's so big, you all, and it's so vibrant. And I think that it does what it needs to do. We get some mums that we put on the porch. And with this, the mums on the porch, it just gives all the fall vibes. I'll have to decide where I want to put it this year. I think I might put this one on the side, but I'll figure that out. I'll also link this because I've seen this again in Michael's this year. So I'll link this wreath as well in the description below. And going back to what I said earlier, you all, this is the only thing that I am not the biggest fan of, those wreaths. They shed so much, y'all. Like, I'm sitting here right now and I'm gonna have to get the vacuum and clean it up. And even when it's on the door, that was one thing I did forget last year that I did not like, was the amount of shedding that they do, which I'm not the biggest fan of. Just having small children, it doesn't make it as convenient for me. So I'm gonna have to take both of those into consideration on what I decide to do, just because I thought about it, and yeah, that might not be the best move for our current house. Okay, sorry you all. My parents came over, so now it's much later and I still have all this stuff to go, but we're gonna make this quick. Next up, I have stems, it looks like. And all of my stems are still good to go. Like, look how pretty these are, you all. I picked these up from Michael's last year, and I had them in several places in my house. Look, the Burgundy had me in a chokehold. Look, y'all. Even these small plants, I use these as fillers. There's a place around where I live called Old Pottery Barn. Look, I had towels and everything in here. Old Pottery Barn, and they had a whole bunch of these, which I just thought, since I was already going for this burgundy vibe, that I just got these to kind of fill throughout the house, and it made the house so moody and just so pretty. I'm still going to use these this year because my dining room is typically where I like to keep it moody. So I know that I will more than likely keep the dining room the same, and then all of this other stuff would be more so centered to the kitchen, because it's kind of two different vibes. But again, I wanted to incorporate something for my kids since they also enjoy Halloween. This runner, oh my gosh, I forgot. It's a table runner, you all. Like, now that I'm like pulling everything out, I'm like, yeah, we're gonna have to keep this going. Because I have been looking at some different table runners in my mind, just thinking like, oh, I don't remember what I really had. No, this table runner, you all, sick. Look at that. And then with my vase and these, sick. It's just sick. And it's so pretty. It's so moody. So yeah, I'm going to keep the burgundy and all of this centered to the dining room. And I'm praying, God willing, we are wanting to renovate our dining room, and I want it done soon, like next couple weeks soon. So we'll see how that goes. These, I'm going to put these this year, I think, in my hallway where we have kind of those white hydrangeas. Are those hydrangeas? There's something right now. I think for the fall, I'm going to put this in there. And that'll just be cute there. I had it on my coffee table, but again, my baby's walking this year, so I'm having to like move things around. The living room might not get too touched just because, y'all, he's into everything. Again, more fillers. You all, I picked all of these up between Kirklands and Old Pottery Barn here in Cincinnati. Just cute little, and those still I think can go with the things that I bought. Some of the colors I think I might give to my sister. But for the most part, yeah, I think I can still use these with the things that I have. Definitely can use them specifically. So let's do this. I'm gonna keep this stuff together over here for the dining room, and then I can figure out where else to use these. I might give these to my sister. The vibe that she was trying to go for, I think, would match these. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, again, cute little pillows. Y'all, I went crazy. I have so many of them. When I see something that I like, I really start to like obsess over it, and I go so crazy sometimes that I even have to tell myself like, you know, girl, because like, why? I mean, like, okay, like what? Y'all, and I know what happened. I know what happened. I bought all of these after the season. That's my number one rule. If you are not the person to buy during the season, buy stuff after the season when things are marked down. That's really how you can start to curate a collection that you truly enjoy, or that, like, if you're just getting started trying to do a collection of anything, whether it's fall, Christmas, always buy at the end of the season, because things are marked down. It's 50, 60, 70%. And you can start to kind of pull in and find those important pieces and build your collection around that. So for me, I love during the holidays or during the season, the burgundy, the oxbloods, that is just my zhuzh. I adore seeing that color in my home. Because I feel like it adds a warmness as well as adds a little bit of a softness. And so, yeah, when I started to curate this collection, I was leaning more towards like your yellows and your oranges and like the really fall colors. And then as time has progressed, I still incorporate that into my decor. However, like specifically for this, right? As you can see all the oranges, but you could also pour in and see some of the burgundy trying to pull through in this. So, you know, my tip for anybody as you decorate for the season is do what you like, you all. it's so easy to get caught up in just like one aesthetic of how things are supposed to look. And I think that we all tend to, like, as beautiful as it is, you know, you try to make that your thing, and then something tells you like, no, I want more color, I want to see more color, I want to experience more color. And so do that, and don't feel bad about it at all. Like, I am going to absolutely incorporate all of this stuff into my fall decor. Now, the only thing I might do differently, and I'm going to have to see, is I may part ways with some of these pillows, just because this is kind of giving more so country farmhouse in with the texture than I would like. So yeah, we may see about either selling these, or again, like I said, giving them to my sister. I know that she would appreciate it and love it, because she's not typically gonna go out and buy this stuff. So okay, candles. We love us some fall candles, and I am now seeing that I can actually, let me see, I have my ghost candle now, and then I have these two candles. I'm almost out of this one. This one I picked up from Target. I think Target redoes these every year. This is Threshold Collection. Love this color green. And then this one is from Big Lots. I don't even think nope. I never, oh gosh. I never even burned this. I think I bought this after the season. This is a pumpkin buttercream. Oh my gosh. It smells so cute. And just in the pumpkin shape. This will more than likely go in the dining room with all of this stuff. So these are good to stay in the collection. Also, y'all know these were really went crazy at Target last year or 2 years. I think I got this one 2 years ago, and I got this one last year. I bought this one after season, and this one I bought at the beginning of the season, because obviously by the time I got this one, this was sold out. So I was like, okay, still love these. There's a little bit of a more farmhouse style that the braiding of these pumpkins are doing, but I think these are fillers, and they can get away with everything. So yeah, we're gonna keep these in the collection as well, just because I really like them. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We got one bin down, you all. One bin down. Let's see what's in the second bin. I'm like surrounded by a whole bunch of stuff, y'all. Like, for real. My husband's gonna come home and literally be like, girl, they hate when I inventory because things are like all over the place and everywhere. Oh, what's that? Oh, I'm gonna have to get rid of that because I don't know what I'll do with it. Look at these pillows, you all. This, you know, Kirklands is so farmhouse, but I will never get rid of this pillow. It's so funny that I'm pulling this out right now, and I'm saying I would never get rid of it, because before I saw it again, I was like, oh, these pillows are leaning far from what I typically would like. But no. No, we're gonna keep it. They are just so cute, and like, they're just so simple. Hello, pumpkin. Like, like, because it's fall, but hello, pumpkin. Like, it's endearing too. Like, I love it. Yeah. And these will absolutely still fit with the vibes of this, right? It'll fit with the vibes of, you know, my candle holder, or what's new. Look, the pumpkin, like, it's still on trend. It's definitely still on trend. Yeah, this isn't going anywhere at all. Nope, keeping this for sure. And lastly, I see that I have this kind of bowl. I think someone gave this to us, you all. If I'm really being honest, this was gifted to us. I don't know. There's so many other bowls and dishes that I know that we can utilize, that this is a little bit further off, according to the things that I have. even like, I think that if the wood was a little bit more like of a lighter wood, not as cherry wood, this has kind of like a red tint to it. Yeah, this might have to go this year. I know exactly where that came from, which was a work gift that my husband got for some colleagues. You know, and it's so appreciated when people do things like this, and we might re-gift it to someone else because it is great. I might see if my sister wants it again. Y'all, let me tell you something. The one thing that I know my sister, my mom, and my niece love about me is that they benefit first from my shopping fiascos. Like, I shop so much, and I'm always turning things, and I'm trying to get better at that. But even now, I just have so much stuff that I'm turning and trying to sell. And again, follow me if you follow my Poshmark. It is Janelle Lene. I'll leave that in the description because I'm always selling stuff just because I've accumulated so much, and like, things are barely used. And so it's like, why not get a couple of dollars for it? You know, just to support my bad habit. All right, you all, so there you have it. You have sat with me. You spent a little bit of the day with me, and you sat with me through my inventorying of my items. And I love to do this because I love to look back and really just gauge how I am moving along in this process of curating my stuff. I appreciate decorating for the holidays. I appreciate decorating for fall, and just being able to see year after year as I add things. And like I said before, I just don't just go buy a whole bunch of stuff to bring in. No, I want to bring it in, and so that it can continue to tell the story in my home that I want to tell. And so I love the direction that I'm going in. Are things all matchy-matchy? No, we have kind of two different vibes going, but at the same time, you know, it's mama versus, you know, kids. And I want to make sure that my kids can look at the things that we have and feel a part of the decorating with me. So yeah, we're going to get rid of some stuff this year for sure, which is typical. We do that. You know, it is what it is. But I know that the next set of things that we bring in will also, you know, do what it needs to do. So yeah, if there's some takeaways that I would say to have, I fidget a lot, you all, is for one, curate what you like for your home because it's your home and nobody else's. Two, reuse your items. Buy things that you know that you can add on to or you can take away from, but get the gist of the items that you can continue to use over and over and over within your collection. And three, you all, enjoy it, have fun. This is my favorite time of year as we start getting into fall and getting into winter. It's like your house just comes alive. That's just what I personally love. It's the football, it's the weather, it's the boots, it's the Christmas tree, the lights. Like this time of year is when I feel like I thrive the most. And I am excited to decorate. So in the next video, you'll probably see me decorating a little bit. And again, it's not a lot of stuff, y'all. It's not a lot of stuff, but we're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it done, and that's just what it is. So yeah, I thank you all for coming with me today. Thank you for sitting here curating or watching me, you know, inventory all my stuff. I hear my baby. So if this is some of the things that you like to see, definitely hit that subscribe button and get candidly with me, you all. Thank you for watching the video, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.